Hey, welcome to today's episode of Your Daily Scrum. I'm professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. That is professional Scrum trainer Todd Miller. Together, we run Agile for Humans, the premier training, content, YouTube, podcast company on the planet. All right, maybe in the Midwest or maybe in Indiana. I don't know. Somewhere it's good.
Northeast too.
Every day we get together and try to help you do your Scrum stuff just a little bit better, right? And so today, an awesome question come in. Should we show Scrum team velocity in sprint review? Todd, sprint review is your jam. I'm going to kick it over to you. Do we show velocity when we're working with our stakeholders in sprint review?
So Ryan, you know me well enough by now to know that I'm pretty pragmatic. I try to think of every angle. I try to think of any possible reason why that we could justify it, and I can't come up with one for velocity. There's two purposes for velocity: as an input to sprint planning or to do long-term forecasting as a product owner. And I just can't see why it would be worth showing velocity in a sprint review when we have so much other stuff to talk about. This is something your stakeholders will get fixated on. They'll get fixated on it for the wrong reasons. And so I'm very passionate to tell you that I don't believe it belongs anywhere in a sprint review.
Yeah, I agree with you. It just isn't helpful. It ends up turning into a target. Mm-hmm. So many times it begs questions that don't need to be asked, right? It was 33 points last sprint. We only got 28 points this sprint. Why did you shortchange us? Or why did you fail? The value could be amazing. The 28 story points could be 10 times the value that those 33 from the past sprint got, but it doesn't matter. Once we start looking at this stuff, look, there's nothing actionable about velocity.
No.
It's a lagging indicator of your Scrum team's capacity, and it just is what it is. Yeah. I don't think this is valuable at all. I want, as a product owner, to stay laser focused on value during the sprint review and what new opportunities are in the marketplace, and are the users happy or sad by the work we've done recently? Yeah. How are sales? How's the budget? What's going on?
Let's look at our evidence-based management dashboard. Let's talk about our current value, our customer satisfaction, how we're doing, maybe unrealized market potential. Like, let's look at those kinds of metrics. Let's look at, you can look at some delivery metrics, like how long did it take us to deliver a feature, what's happening with production, that kind of stuff. I just cannot justify the use of velocity in a sprint review.
Yeah. If you're using it, hide it, get it out of there, remove it, cover it up on a slide. It does not add to the discussion.
Doesn't.
All right. Doesn't. If you're looking for something to replace it with, EBM on the scrum.org website, it's free. Download the white paper, get started with a few metrics, grow that out over time. It's a much better path. I think we're going to have some EBM episodes coming up here soon, Todd, where we're going to dig into this for you so that you can start using that as a competitive advantage. But let's get velocity out of the sprint review discussion.
And just to kind of summarize, we're talking specifically, we're not talking about metrics. We think metrics deserve a place in the sprint review, right? Because the sprint review is not just a demo, but what we're saying is that's not the one. Yeah. Now there's this burn down chart. Right. Pick
better metrics, right? Yeah. We're not against estimation. We're not against metrics. We're not against measuring. We just don't like this particular one. All right. Let us know in the comments. What have we missed? Perhaps you disagree. Maybe you have a story where it's worked out well. Let us know below. Leave your questions as well. Be sure to like and subscribe so you know when we drop new videos. And check out this awesome end screen, right? Socials are on the left.
I feel like my dun-dun-dun for that one.
Bam. Well, maybe we should do like now it's time for the end screen.
We had a user that commented, or a viewer that commented and said that they think that we should put some exit music on.
So here it is. Here's our walkout music.
Kenneth, I think.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion.
On the outro. Thanks, Kenneth.
Yeah, we'll try it. Like and subscribe. Check out the socials. Look at the videos below. Leave us some comments. Check out the description. If you want to take a class with Todd and I, there's plenty available publicly. Check out our book, Fixing Your Scrum. Do all those awesome things. Go forward. Do some great Scrum today. We hope by the end of the day today, you've got something to reflect on that went really well. And until then, we'll see you tomorrow.